Hi everybody. Today we're going to see how I draw Master Key Unmasked. Okay, I'm going to start off with a quick sketch for myself. So don't worry if you can't see this. This is mostly for me. And then I'll switch over to Sharpie in a second. But like I said, this is mostly just so I can make sure I get everything in there. And I fit everything on the page too. So actually, let me do that real quick and make sure that I'm fitting everything in here, because I'm already starting to sketch detail out. It's like, no. I need to double check on everything before I start, what's the word I'm looking for? Start committing to this look, or this drawing. Okay. I think that'll work. Alright, let's see. This leg's kind of all wonky, but I'm gonna go ahead and sketch it out anyway, see how it looks. Not bad. I think I can live with that. I just gotta redefine a few things. And then this one will be out here like this. Yeah, I can live with that. Okay, the keys will be out like this. Let's see, his jacket will be like this. Something like that. There's his pants. His little pouchy pouch. Into the folds and creases of the strap holding it on. That's what I want. Like that. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so now that I have that defined and know what I'm going to do, I can worry about the detail. And let's see, his shirt's going to kind of fold out like that. Come in. Oh, yeah, I got to draw some keys. I almost forgot this last time when I was drawing, with the mask, the key master. And this is unmasked, right? Yeah, I almost forgot to draw the keys. Like, well, that's kind of an important detail, Okay, so I think I'm just gonna have his hand up like this in front of him, like he's ready to fight. And so just a fist like this is gonna be good enough. And I can do it like this, right? And that'll mean that this arm is kind of like this, because I'm going to have this one in kind of like a claw, like he's ready to fight. Okay, so I'm going to kind of draw out the clawed fingers just to make sure I've got it the way I want it. Yeah, I think that'll work. Let's see, this needs to be out, like that. Kind of out a little bit. I had it too much. I'm showing you, but you can't even see what I'm doing. I had it too much into his body. And so I think I needed to bring it out a little bit, because it's more of an action stance than just up close to his body. Okay, and so now here is where it's going to get tricky, because I got to try to figure out how to do detail without detail. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that is I can't draw too much because of the size. And so yeah, so that's kind of the compromise. You kind of have to figure out what you're going to draw, what you're going to leave out, and what you're going to add. so it will look right, you know? Like, let's take his eyebrows, for instance. I can't draw those in because that's going to be done with coloring. And so I kind of have to leave him as a weird eyeless, not eyeless, but eyebrowless character, you know? Alright, I think that'll work for his nose. Okay. And I think that'll work for his chin into his face. A little bit off. I need to refine it a little bit, but I'm getting there. But again, that's what sketching is for, is to draw and draw and draw until you get it the way you want, you know? That's what practice is. Just practice, 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 because you have to just draw over and over again until you get it the way you want. It's the only way to do it. Okay, I think I'm good with this. Yeah. Oh, wait, that should come up like this. Okay, that's good. Let's switch over. I'm going to go over to Sharpies now, but I'm going to start off with the pen Sharpie because I can get a little bit more detail there, and I want to make sure I get this face right before I move too far forward. So I'm going to just draw in the eyes real fast. Good, that'll work. That's exactly what I wanted to do. And so I'm just going to kind of, not really fill it in, just kind of imply some lines, you know? And so again, I'm not going to draw the eyebrows, so it's going to look a little strange until I can color them in. So I'm just going to stick with it like that, okay? And so I am also going to thicken up this edge a little bit, just to fit with the rest of the Sharpie drawing that I'm going to be doing. All right. I can live with that. Okay. All right. Again, it's going to look a little strange for now, with no eyebrows, but just bear with me. That's all I can really say. So I'm going to draw his hair coming out like that from his little braids, and I'm going to kind of stylize the look of it. And I kind of made it a little big, but you know what? Again, it's stylized, you know. So on this side you can't really see it, but we can see the hair at least. So we'll just do that. And again, I'm going to thicken it up just a little bit. And so now, let's do the ears. And you kind of do something like this for an ear, and that'll take care of that. And let's see, that'll give him his neck. And so he's got that headband, right? So I did it kind of tall, so I think I'm going to lower it just a little bit, about to right there. And let's do that with the Sharpie, the big fat one, just to start to define a few things. Okay. See how thick this is? That's why I was trying to be careful with trying to thicken up those other lines, so it would kind of fit and match, you know? Just because it's so big. All right, so now I'm going to let's do some hair. So he's got the tufts, so I'm just going to kind of do stuff like this to kind of show that it's in clumps, you know? Something like that. And I'm just kind of making this up as I go, you know, just something that might look like what his hair might look like. And of course I'm making it up because we can't see this side, not in any picture I have. Okay, so I think that's good enough. I think that'll work for his crazy cuckoo hair sticking up on top. So I'm gonna switch over to the regular Sharpie for the rest of it. Oh no, I'm not. Actually, I forgot. This is what I did last time. I want to do some keys with this first. Just because it's a finer Sharpie. And I can control it better, and B, it'll stand out from the thickness of the other sides of the Sharpie, you know? Okay, so I'm just going to kind of do something like this, and I'll just kind of do like that. Now, it kind of goes back behind his jacket, so that's why I'm trying not to go too crazy. But I'm just going to do a few little shapes like this, because you know what, you can't always see the side of the key, you know, sometimes it's the back behind it like that. But I did want to at least draw that part with this super fine Sharpie. Okay, so that comes down to this little thing like this that's holding it on. And so now I can draw everything else. So his collar like that. And let's draw his jacket. I mean, the line's going to be like and I don't want to cut through that, so I'm going to draw it like this. Come in and up, and this will kind of do like that. Get another one like this, like that, and that'll give us the edge of his hoodie, you know. So I'm going to draw a little line like that, just to kind of show creases and folds, you know, and then move on. So let's keep going. Let's draw his shoulder here. So it's going to come like this. It's got that weird little stair step thing that I'll take care of with color. So now I can draw his arm down here to his elbow like that. And so his sleeve, I'm going to go ahead and draw a line that'll give us an edge. And then I can draw see, his arm is bent. That's the best way I can describe it. But he's got like this leather jacket that's kind of like, it's almost too much to crease, you know? So you don't see a lot of bends and folds in it. Okay, so here I have him making just a fist, almost like he's going to be doing one of these. So he's kind of like this, you know? So I'm going to draw his thumb into his fist like that, and just draw his knuckles. And that's all I really got to do. The rest of it with coloring, we'll worry about for the gloves and all that stuff. But for now, that's all we're going to do. Just bring it in, you know, and make him with a powerful fist. Okay, so there's not too much we got to do over here. That means we can bring this down like that and close it off. Oh no, this whole thing moved. Silly paper. Okay, let's make sure that we're not going to fall off the edge here. Okay, that'll work. Retape it. Good to go, good to go. Okay, so let's do the other side of his coat. I'm going to come down. Let's see, that goes in there like that. That goes behind that, so you can't really see. So I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to bring this edge like this. And go ahead and do the sleeve like that. All right, so then we're going to bring this arm out, and that's where his bend of his arm is going to be, like this. And so now we're going to draw his hand, and his hand's going to be kind of like this. So I'm going to kind of fake it with his fingers like this, bend his thumb in like that. I'm going to give it a point because I kind of like the whole, I know he doesn't really have it, but I kind of like the whole tiger look to it, you know. So I'm giving him those tiger fingers. All right, and then just draw the pinky like this. So now you just got to draw these insides, you know. You just kind of fake it like this, and then continue with thumb. And so now we have this, we know where the rest is going to be. So I can continue these lines like that, and that'll be his hand. So see, perfect, we're done. Let's move on. So I'm gonna draw his shirt like this. You can kind of see it through this side because his jacket kind of comes up and goes back behind him again. It's got this big, huge indentation on the inside. So we can draw his pants like this, and I'm just gonna bring it down and bring it in because they're so baggy. Now here, he's got keys on this side, but you can't really see too much because the way we drew it, but we're still gonna at least draw some, you know, something. Because he's got him hanging off his loop. And that's all we gotta do, you know. We're not gonna, again, not gonna do too much because it's on the side we can't see. So he's got a pack over here, right? It's held on and held on like that. So I can draw his pants over here, and I draw a crease in his leg, and I'm gonna draw the pack where it's strapped on. So now I'm gonna kind of have some fun with those creases because I know they're there. All right, so that means I can bring this in like this. All right, and so I can draw the knot in the pants on this side. So that means I can just kind of stair step down just a little bit, and I'll show you why. Stair step down like that. And it's because his pants are all wrapped up. They're kind of all bunged up down here, you know? And so because of that, they're all wrapped up. Not bandaged, but wrapped. It's kind of like this cool look to it. So see, I just kind of wanted to bunge it up and wrap it. And that's all I was going to do. Then we'll do the shoes in a second. Let's do this side over here too. So I'm going to kind of fold it all in. Now I'm going to do like that. And that's too extreme. I wouldn't go that much, but just, you know, have fun with it. And so this one has got the knot holding the string, or knotting it all together on that side. So now, again, just going to wrap it up. And I just made that up as I went. There's no rhyme or reason to it. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish his shoes. They're kind of like this. Something like that. And then I'm just going to bring it in, give him a heel. And then he's got kind of a big sole to it. So now I can do this one too. Just kind of bring it across like that. Just gonna do it like that, and I think that's gonna be it. Let me just reconnect something I see missing here, and like that, and there you go. So I'll do the rest with coloring. So now that is Master Key Unmasked. So here is my colored version. You could do it however you like. I just thought I'd show you how I decided to color it. If you'd like to color it like this, you can always pause the video here and use the coloring techniques that I used, or you can just make it your own. Remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures of how I draw. Plus, don't forget to hit that notification button to be updated about each new video.